Hey everybody, it's Highline Alchemist, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we did a couple of things over in Koopa Village, and in this episode, we're going to enter the Koopa Brothers Fortress, which is also our first dungeon in this game. I mean, they might as well be dungeons, because, well, they seem like it. And so, with a new area also means new enemies. Not this one over there, because we already countered him, but once we battle him, though, there will be a new enemy here pretty soon. And this guy right here, a Bob-Omb. So we'll go ahead and have Mario to title this for us. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, the Bob-Ombs are pretty temperamental. What happens is that, like, if you actually hit them, then they will light up their fuse, and they will get pissed off, and they'll try to blow up in your face. When they do that, you really should not jump on them, because doing that, then you'll take damage from them exploding. So, after their fuse lights up, then, you might want to go ahead and use your hammer, so that way they'll still explode, but Mario won't be, taking damage from them. While they're calm right now, what they'll do is, first is that they'll just, try to jump on Mario, but then once they get angry, then they'll just go ahead and try to blow up in your face. And just like that right there. So doing so, you might want to go ahead and press the A button at the right time, so that way there you can just block the attack. I mean, you'll still take damage, but that's just like 1 HP getting taken away, when normally it's just like 2 amounts of HP. And so we have a couple more Bob-Ombs right there. Gotta say, I kind of do like the sprite work in these Bob-Ombs. Like, you actually notice right there that their wind-ups on their backs, they actually, if you look closely, they kind of do look a little 3D rendered. It actually does look nice, I gotta say. Alright, so, oh darn, I was gonna get that key, and, yeah, I guess, well, let's see if we're ever gonna get any farther. Oh, yeah, I sure will. There might be some fighting here. How exciting, see ya! Gee, thanks. Yeah, I could go over some fighting, mainly for experience. Ah, damn it! Hit by the first strike. Alright, so, oh, you know, there's actually one thing I did forget to mention. I also did say before that, I was only gonna show off the, battles against the enemies that we've never really encountered before. Not just those, but, like, the other kind of battles that I will show off even on enemies that we haven't encountered before, the other ones I'll show up are the required ones, where if you defeat them, then something happens. Like, mainly for, plot progression. Yeah, the required enemy battles, I'll be showing those off. And same thing with the ones with the enemies that we haven't encountered, but all the others I'll just cut off. And you've also, let's close with the music right here, kind of sounds a little similar to the, Fortress themes from Mario 3. Not to mention, there is a couple of, Mario 3 references, like, not just with Fortress, but another thing we'll see later on once we get to the end of this dungeon. And we can just, slip through here since we're made out of paper. Although, in this case, if every character here kind of is thin and just made out of paper, then how can Mario not be able to just fit through the, fit through the bars? I mean, he could just, like, you know, just like, flip a little sideways and then just enter in like that. Although, then again, there was kind of a gimmick that's kind of like that in Super Paper Mario, although it's more like just flipping the perspective view from 2D side-scrolling to 3D. I mean, with that kind of ability being for a limited time, but I kind of see that as that kind of working like that with Mario turning around to the 3D view. Let's see here. I think this battle is also required, hence the reason why I wanted to show this one off. Because I think once this is over, then a switch should appear. And yes, just by using Koopa's abilities or his moves against the Bob-Ombs while their fuses have already been lit up, at least his shell actually does protect him from any kind of damage. Of course, yeah, that's right, I didn't mention this either. The partners themselves, they don't really have any sort of HP whatsoever. Only Mario does, though. And the only things that the partners and Mario do share are the flower points or the FP, but not so much the HP. If in any case that that the partners somehow do take damage, the only thing that happens to them is that they get stunned for a few turns and they can't really use any attacks for like just a couple of turns. And yeah, I was right. There's a switch right there, and we can't go up those stairs, so I guess we might as well press it. Yep, just of course, you know, as for the course of a lot of enemy bases in Mario games, they always have to have something in order for Mario to progress. You think they have much better security, but nope, because apparently their security is always that shitty. Hey, that's how it is for the enemies in Mario games. Even Bowser's guilty of that. Anyway, so we go in here, and then and the corridors just jump up right there. How does that even work? Seriously, how does that work? And I got hit by the first strike again. Damn it! I mean, is it a little paper thing that happens? As a reason the corridors just move themselves upward like that? Is that how it works? Is it because of those papery things? I don't know. I mean, I guess sometimes they do use it as some sort of joke, but like it's not quite as emphasized here in this game, well, at least for the first 3 games, and until later on, starting with Sticker Star, where it just takes a more literal turn with the paper aesthetics. Anyway, so I guess while we're battling these enemies right here, and yeah, I'm still showing them off because, of course, you do have to you do actually have to defeat them in order to pass through. Because, well, obviously not, you would, because I mean we're stuck here until we defeated them all, and unfortunately, excuse me, fortunately though, after defeating them, we can't really we're not really rewarded with coins or hearts or FP. They give us absolutely nothing. So I guess while we're here, here's one thing I do want to say. Something that's a bit of a little tragic here. So the 3DS is no longer in production. It's basically dead. Yeah, the 3DS has finally reached the end of its lifespan. That's just sad, really, because I still clearly remember when the 3DS first came out, and also the very first time when I first got my 3DS. It's like, you know, it still feels like a new console to me. It's like it doesn't even feel like that long ago when the 3DS first came out. I still clearly remember like it just happened either last year or maybe just even yesterday. But like, ugh, Jesus, time just goes by way too fast, you know. It just does. It's like, it doesn't feel like a year would pass, it just, you know, it just feels like 1 or 2 months. Of course, for one thing, I would look for this year to finally come to an end, because, holy shit, this year just sucks, because, like, ugh, fuck this year. Anyway, but yeah, like, long story short, the 3DS is now dead. That's just sad though, because like, again, it feels like it hasn't been around that long, and yeah, it's dead now. It's just, I don't know what to say about it. I'm kind of lost the thought right there, just about how quick it went, or how short the 3DS lasted. Well, I mean, well, maybe it hasn't. I mean, it hasn't been that short, though, but it sure feels like it, though. Oh, yeah, watch over those fire bars right here, because, you know, doing that, you take damage from them, so don't touch them. I can just go around them like that, then you should be fine. And there is our key. Or, fortress key. Of course, one must forget that, like, you know, there's also the new, the new 3DS, like, in massive air quotes right there. Because, they ain't new anymore. You know, here goes another one of my TED Talks right here. I really, really hate it when Nintendo calls some things like new something, like, for instance, new Super Mario Brothers, you know, that game for the Nintendo DS. Yeah, new game, right? Well, guess what? It came out back in 2006. Oh yeah, definitely a new game. Ugh. And there's also other games like, let's see, Yoshi's New Island, which I've never played, and from what I've heard, I don't seem to be very interested right now. I've heard there was a massive retcon of that game, which really pissed a lot of other people off, and I can actually see why. Well, we've seen the ending to Yoshi's Island. Well, the original Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo. And of course, I can understand that because stuff like that would piss me off as well. Also, hi there, totally very, or totally not a trap. Yeah, definitely one of the most obvious looking traps right there, because, I mean, we did see the cutscene right there. Anyway, so there's a save block right there, right in the middle of this dungeon, so if you see right there, then it's a good idea to go and save. So that way there, if you want to take a break from this game, then you just, continue back where you left off in this dungeon. But yeah, I really hate it when Nintendo just calls some stuff like new, or titles them new, like New Super Mario Brothers or the new 3DS, because, you know, they ain't gonna be new anymore, so that's never gonna age well. Also, these kind of traps, hey, come on here, I thought this was Paper Mario, not Emperor's New Groove. Bahahaha, loser, serves you right, you fell for it! And of course, yes, you actually do have to fall for this trap because... Or why? Well, because we'll see here in a minute. Oh, what was that? Where did that fall from? Oh, I wonder what just fell. But, aren't you Mario? I never in a million years thought I'd meet such a famous guy in a place like this. Who, me? Yeah, who are you? My name's Bombette. In case you haven't noticed, I'm a Bob-Omb. Pleased to meet you. And yeah, well, of course, as you can probably tell from the, well, not just from the name, but also from the coloration, because apparently pink means feminine. This, Bombette is actually a female, so there you go. Also, we kind of see, right here, because the rope for that, for the fuse, looks like a ponytail, so I guess that's one thing to tell about. So, apparently, she was saying that since Bowser took over, then, apparently the Koopa Brothers locked all the Bob-Ombs up because they're that much of a menace. And so they would be, they'd be that much of a threat to Bowser, because, like, if they actually disobey Bowser, then, it would be in big trouble, so yeah. Yeah, well, we're starting like, Bowser seems to have taken another Mushroom Kingdom for a long time, even though it was just recently. But anyways, now we have a new partner, Bombette. And so, what Bombette does, that also for her down C button ability, is that she can, well, you guessed it, blow stuff up. She doesn't die, though, so don't worry. Whenever she does blow herself up, then she actually does reappear. So you can just use her to blow up the crack, or some multiple places like cracks right there on walls or some other things. So that's basically the whole gist of what Bombette does. And, oh, yes, this crack right here, yeah, we'll just see her here in a minute. Well, first let me go and heal myself with this heart block that just so happened to be here, and it was very nice of them to put it here in this gel cell. I didn't really mean to press Z, but I'm so used to pressing Z for some stuff. Well, it's actually the down C button that you have to use to use the partner's abilities. Also, yeah, that crack right there, which is easily bombable, that actually is an escape route. You've been in there the whole time and you never noticed that. You could have just done that like right away and then escape. This whole time. But nope, instead you decided to stay here. Sorry. Got a little bit of hiccup right there. Anyway, so, yep. So, like we said before now, Bombette's on our side. Yeah, they just... I think, like, the partners don't really have any other kind of reason to just, to join Mario. They just, you just so happen to meet them, and they go like, oh, hey, you probably use my help, and then they just, and then they just decided to team up with Mario like that. And of course, like, as per usual, as soon as we escape from the jail cell, then the enemies will come in. Well, actually, it's because of the loud noise. But now I can go ahead and show off what Bombette does in battle. And yeah, even though those are just the regular enemies that we encountered before, this is still considered a mid-boss because, you know, the music. This is the mid-boss music. Alright, so with Bombette's abilities in battle, her flower point ability is that she'll just use her bombing ability. So if you rapidly tap the A button against or to charge up, and then once the meter goes all the way out there, then she'll go and blow herself up like that right there. And then also what happens is that and her regular attack is her charge attack. So once you do that, then if you hold the E button until the meter goes all the way out to the star orb, then she'll just go and tackle the enemy head on. Now, as for battling the Bob-Ombs themselves, what you just saw right there, since I didn't have enough flower points for Bombette's bomb attack, I only used the body slam right there. That's what the that regular attack was called, the body slam. I used that against Bob-Omb, who had his fuse lit up, and so since that kind of caused Bombette's taking damage, then she got stunned. Well, only for one turn though, but yeah, that's what happens. She does actually get stunned right there. Well, just by battling those other Bob-Ombs. Although, I think that actually happens to the other partners too, now that I think about it. When they use their regular attacks against the Bob-Ombs. But, anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave it right here. Since we're pretty much, well, since it's, the video is kind of going on a little long right now, and we're kind of at the midway point in the Koopa Brothers Fortress. But we're making some progress, and now we have a new partner on our side. So, so anyways, next time on Let's Play Paper Mario, we are going to, I guess, try to see if we can finish the rest of this dungeon. I don't know. But we'll see. So until next time, see you guys later.